Sometimes I just want to quit. Sometimes I just want to quit. And today's one of those days. Uh, I have an event scheduled for tonight, and the numbers for registration weren't what I hoped, and I I got a bit, frustrated, and I laid in my bed, and it didn't take me very long to realize that I had accepted defeat. I had already given up. I had already determined that the event was unsuccessful. It hasn't happened yet. It's still a couple hours away from now. Um, and that as that realization came to me, I wanted to wallow in self pity for a little bit, and I laid there some more. I kind of wanted to just go to sleep. I wanted the day to be done and just wake up and it's tomorrow, fresh start. Um, but as I laid there, wishing for the sleep and almost going into a more relaxed state, almost willing the sleep to come, another set of thoughts came to me, and they were very interesting. Um, what came to me was Moses. Before God called Moses, before God spoke to Moses in the burning bush, Moses was living out in the desert with his wife and her family. And if you recall the story, he had killed an Egyptian because he wanted to save his people. And he had observed an Egyptian whipping another Hebrew, and he went and, noticing that it seemed private, killed the Egyptian, and thinking all was well, he was now the hero. A couple days later, he's talking to some other Hebrews who are fighting, some other Jews who are fighting. They're like, who made you, boss and lord over us? I mean, didn't you just kill that guy yesterday? And you realize he was found out, and so he, just kind of giving a backdrop. So I pick up this story where Moses is in the desert, living with his wife, just living an ordinary life. And what came to me in this moment, it's just, I wasn't even thinking about this. I just know God has put this in my head for a reason, and I'm kind of working it through as I'm talking, into this video here. Moses wasn't a slave, and he wasn't in Egypt suffering from slavery, but Moses wasn't the Moses that we think of today. Moses was no hero. Moses was no great man of God. Moses was no big deal. Moses was just an ordinary man living in the desert with his wife and her family. He wasn't in slavery, but he wasn't really where he was supposed to be. And I feel like that's iconic of where I am right now. I'm not in slavery, but I'm still not where I am supposed to be. Does that make sense? So the thought process goes on, and it's just amazing. So here it is. Moses gets called. He goes to Egypt, and he's like talking to these people, and no one's listening to him. And that's how I feel right now. There's all of you guys out there that are in dang slavery, and I want to help you. And Moses' first adventure of trying to save his people was my first time out. I had this great dream. I wanted to rescue all of you, and my first attempt was messed up. It was, I had a good intention, but my strategy for doing that was all messed up, and so it didn't quite work. And so I just kind of, I didn't give up, but I moved to a different place. So I'm not in slavery. I'm out of the slavery. But I'm still, and I'm living an okay life. For all intents and purposes, I'm good. But it's not, God won't leave me alone. He won't let me, just because there's so many times I've wanted to quit. Like right now, I promise you guys, I just wish sometimes I could just give up. Do my own thing, leave y'all to be, do what y'all want to do. If you want to stay in Egypt and stay in slavery, be my guest. But oh my gosh, that is not to be. And regardless of whether you're listening to me or not, here I am talking to y'all day after day. And it seems like a bunch of you have pharaohs in your lives. This pharaoh that is in your life, that you don't want there. You don't want to be in this slavery, but you've accepted it as the status quo, the known, the evil that you know. And Moses was not very well received when he came to Egypt. They're like, "Who the heck are you?" I get that all the time. Who the heck is Trudy Beerman? Now, I'm not trying to say I'm any Moses here, so I'm just saying I resonate with some pieces of this story. So who the heck is Trudy Beerman? And here I am telling you there's a better way, and y'all aren't listening to me. And anyway, so I keep talking, and some of you really have some pharaohs set up in your life. Now, fast forward. There's some who are, there. At some point, some of you will get it, and you will leave. But then, the story goes on that a bunch of us still, you're going to not quite be in slavery, but you're going to circle like a dang buzzard. You're going to just stay still stuck. You're not back into slavery anymore, but you're still not where you need to be. And there is a land of milk and honey flowing, waiting on y'all. I know it as an absolute fact. It is promised. It's not all peaches and cream. It's not going to be a perfect life by any means, but it's a heck of a lot better than what a lot of you are in right now. It's certainly better than even where I am right now. But I intend to cross. But the problem is, I'm supposed to take y'all with me. Okay? I'm supposed to take y'all with me. And there's some pharaohs out there in your lives. There's some pharaohs in your lives. And God is talking. He wants you to be free. The question is, do you want to be free? Do you want to be free? Or is Egypt okay for you? And this is metaphorically. Now, guys, this is all metaphoric. I mean, this is just one of the days that I truly wish I could quit. But it's not to be. It's not to be, because I promise you, if I wake up tomorrow morning, there's nothing else on my agenda but this. And no matter what this is it for me. This is my purpose. And it doesn't matter if you're listening to me or not. It's still my purpose. And but I'm tired. Today I'm tired. So I honestly don't know where this is all going. I don't know why I've even bothered to make this video, to be honest. I'm on my porch. It's a beautiful day. And I think I'm going to go for a walk. And I'm going to talk with the Lord and ask him just what the heck he's up to, because he's up to something. And anyway, Trudy Beerman here. I'm super simple to find at trudybeerman.com. And I look forward to connecting with you.